Highly regarded as the king of late-night television from the 1960s to the early 1990s, Johnny Carson made a significant impact on the entertainment industry. Throughout his illustrious four-decade career, he engaged with numerous high-profile guests, showcasing a range of personalities. However, one particular guest stood out as someone Carson had a strong aversion to. This individual, known for their controversial antics and unpredictable behavior, often clashed with Carson's more polished style. Their appearances on the show were marked by tension, leaving both the host and the audience feeling uneasy. Despite the discomfort, Carson maintained his professionalism, navigating the awkward exchanges with his signature charm. In contrast, there were guests who brought joy and laughter to the set, becoming Carson's favorites. These individuals shared a rapport with him, often leading to memorable moments that defined the essence of late-night television. The dynamics between Carson and his guests reveal much about his personality and preferences, making for a fascinating exploration of his legacy. Johnny Carson, known for his legendary late-night TV career, became a household name through his engaging interviews and sharp wit. However, despite his charm, he had a strong dislike for one particular guest, which added an intriguing layer to his persona. Carson's journey into the world of entertainment began in his childhood, where he developed a love for magic. He performed magic tricks at a young age, captivating audiences with his talent. This early passion was nurtured by strong family support, encouraging him to pursue his dreams in the entertainment industry. His experiences with magic not only shaped his skills, but also laid the foundation for his future career in television. As he transitioned from magic to comedy, and eventually to hosting, Carson's unique style and ability to connect with guests made him a beloved figure in late-night television. His legacy continues to influence entertainers today, showcasing the impact of early passions and family encouragement in shaping a successful career. After serving in the Navy during World War II, Johnny Carson returned to the entertainment world with a renewed focus. His career took a significant turn when he became the host of The Tonight Show in 1962. This role would define his legacy and make him a household name. Carson's charm and wit captivated audiences, and he became known for his ability to connect with guests and viewers alike. Over the years, he showcased a variety of talent, including musicians, actors, and comedians. Many famous comedians got their start on his show, including Jim Carrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Eddie Murphy, and Andy Kaufman. Carson's influence on comedy and television was profound, as he not only entertained millions but also helped launch the careers of many who would go on to become stars in their own right. His ability to blend humor with genuine conversation set a standard for late-night television that continues to resonate today. Among the many guests on The Tonight Show, British-born comedian Bob Hope stood out as one of Carson's least favorite guests. Despite this personal sentiment, Hope's career was nothing short of remarkable. He had a long, multifaceted career as a comedian, actor, and producer. Bob Hope became a household name, known for his quick wit and charm. He hosted the Academy Awards an impressive 19 times, a record that showcases his significance in the entertainment industry. His ability to connect with audiences made him a beloved figure in show business. Hope's comedic style often included a mix of one-liners and observational humor, which resonated with many. He also starred in numerous films and television shows, further solidifying his status as a versatile entertainer. Throughout his career, Bob Hope was not only a performer but also a philanthropist, contributing to various charitable causes. His legacy continues to influence comedians and entertainers today. Despite the many achievements of Bob Hope, Johnny Carson had a distinct dislike for his appearances on The Tonight Show. Carson found Hope's segments to be repetitive and overly controlled, often following a predictable script that left little room for spontaneity. Hope's reliance on pre-written gags and carefully crafted jokes clashed with Carson's style, which favored more genuine and unscripted interactions. Carson thrived on the unexpected moments that could arise during a live show, where improvisation and quick wit could shine. In contrast, Hope's performances felt formulaic to Carson, lacking the freshness that he valued in his guests. This difference in approach created a noticeable tension, as Carson preferred a more relaxed and organic flow to the conversation, while Hope seemed to stick rigidly to his rehearsed material. The contrast between their styles highlighted a fundamental difference in how they approached comedy and entertainment, making their interactions on the show less enjoyable for Carson. Carson had a complex relationship with Hope. While he respected Hope's significant contributions to the world of entertainment, He found the rigid format of Hope's appearances on The Tonight Show to be less than enjoyable. Hope's segments often lacked the humor and improvisation that Carson valued in his own show. This difference in style created a tension between the two. Hope frequently made surprise appearances, usually to promote his latest projects, which became a source of annoyance for Carson. He felt that these unexpected visits disrupted the flow of his show, and that he had little control over the situation. Despite the professional respect Carson held for Hope, the personal dislike stemming from these interactions colored their relationship. Carson preferred a more spontaneous and humorous approach, which made Hope's structured appearances feel out of place on his stage. This dynamic highlighted the challenges of balancing professional admiration with personal preferences in the world of entertainment. As Hope aged, his health began to decline, which affected his appearances on the show. Despite his struggles with memory and hearing, he continued to make guest spots, much to the frustration of Johnny Carson. Carson found it increasingly challenging to engage with Hope, as the veteran comedian's lapses made conversations difficult. Lieutenant Hope often insisted on bringing highlight reels from his past performances, which added to the predictability of his segments. This reliance on pre-prepared material and specific questions created a routine that Carson found tiresome. The repetitive nature of these segments diminished the spontaneity that was a hallmark of the show. Carson's irritation grew as he felt trapped in a cycle of rehearsed exchanges, which took away from the dynamic interaction he valued with his guests. The once vibrant and unpredictable exchanges became a source of frustration for Carson, highlighting the impact of Hope's decline on their interactions. Despite his personal feelings, Carson found it difficult to turn down Bob Hope's appearances on his show. NBC held a deep respect for Hope, who had a long and fruitful relationship with the network. This reverence often placed Carson in a position where he had to accommodate Hope, even if he was not entirely enthusiastic about it. The dynamic between them was complex, as Hope was a legendary figure in comedy, and his presence brought a certain prestige to the program. In addition to Hope, Carson welcomed a variety of memorable guests who contributed to the show's legacy. Frank Sinatra, with his charm and charisma, often captivated the audience, creating moments that felt both spontaneous and engaging. Orson Welles brought his unique storytelling style, leaving viewers in awe of his talent. Robin Williams, known for his quick wit and energetic performances, often turned interviews into comedic showcases, making each appearance unforgettable. Joan Rivers, with her sharp humor and bold personality, added a distinct flair to the show, often pushing the boundaries of comedy. These interactions not only entertained but also showcased the chemistry between Carson and his guests, making each episode a cherished memory for fans. Carson had feuds with several celebrities, but his interactions with Bob Hope were the most strained, reflecting his frustration with Hope's rigid style. While Johnny Carson enjoyed a legendary career with memorable interviews and guest appearances, his relationship with Bob Hope was one of the most difficult. Lieutenant Carson's frustration stemmed from Hope's predictable, scripted approach, which richly clashed with the talk show host's love for improvisation and genuine conversation. Carson preferred a more spontaneous style, where the flow of dialogue could lead to unexpected and entertaining moments. In contrast, Hope's performances often felt rehearsed and formulaic, leaving Carson feeling constrained. Despite these challenges, Carson maintained professionalism, though he never warmed up to Hope on a personal or professional level. Their interactions were marked by a sense of tension, as Carson struggled to connect with someone whose comedic style was so different from his own. This dynamic highlighted the complexities of celebrity relationships in the entertainment industry.